Welcome everyone to I Was Just Thinking. I'm one of your hosts, James Wilson, John Farmer here, second host, and welcome everybody. So I finally finished my Christmas lights for. I've made up my mind. I said, you know what? Usually I'll let it wait till about December 24th, and this was a huge deal for me, so that's why I want to. But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get the crap done, get them up,
Whoa! What?
and
What do you wait till December 24th for?
procrastination.
You don't hang lights up till like Christmas Eve.
No. I'll start like November 25th. Usually it would take me until about the last freaking day. That's how long
Yeah.
I'll put it off for.
Oh man, don't even get me started on that. I'm sick of hanging lights up all the time. It's too much work. I work all day and I gotta do that.
Yeah, I always got on the roof though. I was like,
Yeah, that's.
I got up
big
there
no for
and
me.
the shoes I had on, it started sliding a little bit. I let go of the ladder and started sliding. I was all right. Maybe it's the way I was positioning myself, but I tried another position, slid a little bit more. I said, man, I got an extension ladder, but I said, man, I'm just going to use this ladder. I'm
Yeah,
about to bust my ass on this
that sounds
roof.
way too dangerous. Like too much work. We're going a little light this year, just hanging up lights on the porch.
Yeah.
My stepdad like broke his ankle painting the house a long time ago, so he don't do the ladder no more. And I'm not getting up there. But yeah, we always try to do some lights, keep the tradition going.
Like I said, I told myself I would do it at the beginning of December so we could enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's say got the tree done on the inside. I think we're almost. I think we're almost there. Being done with freaking decorations.
Nice. But it still seems important though to get it done as soon as possible to enjoy it. It's only for like a month out of the year, and it's just a lot of work to look at it for only a few weeks.
Well, that's what I said.
3 weeks.
That's a mental victory because, like I said, I can procrastinate. Like I'm a champ. I'm a champ at it. But it did get me thinking, though. The reason behind putting lights on a tree is like an old German tradition. It's like the 12. They say I was reading somewhere and they were saying even back to like the 1200s. Like what they would do is they have all the villages over there would have a town square, and they get this huge like fir tree or something evergreen, and they would just light it on fire.
That's awesome.
And they would celebrate around it. And
brutal. That's metal.
Teach
so
kids.
They would just celebrate around the burning tree.
Yeah. But what it was a signal. So because if Santa was flying through, he wouldn't miss the village. So then it took off to once we were able to put.
So we put lights on the house so he sees us.
Yeah.
From the sky.
Symboling, coming all the way back from even like I said the 1200s.
There you go. You hear that, kids? If your parents don't put up lights, Santa isn't coming. He's gonna miss you guys. He's got enough houses to worry about. Yeah, the lights are pretty and everything, but man, it's such a hassle. We tried hiring this company to do it, and they charge out the wazoo, man. It was crazy. So we said, never mind.
It's one of those markets, man, where you're like, well, do you want it done or not? They can say, hey, it's 500, or 500, 600. You want it done or not? Go do it yourself.
But still, burning a tree, that's a lot easier.
I was thinking about
a lot cheaper. I think they burn a lot of stuff ritually over there. I know Sweden burns like this giant ram on Christmas
a ram.
because it like symbolizes what Santa rides in their original stories in Sweden. He would ride
just one,
like a big goat.
So it's just one ram, not like a whole team of.
Exactly. He would just ride a big goat, apparently, according to the folklore in Sweden. So they would all get a giant 5-story goat made of like paper mache or whatever, and they'd burn it down every year. But it's supposed to be so, Santa sees
Yeah.
And that just kind of baffles me.
We got you a goat over here. I wonder if they eat goat in Sweden.
I don't know.
You ever eaten a goat?
I've never eaten a goat. That's not lamb, is it?
No.
Because I've had lamb, like the Euros and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I've never eaten a goat.
Yeah, I had.
It sounds gross. They're like the catfish of the farm animals. They eat anything.
I was working out.
To try it sometime.
Yeah, I was working out in the country, building cell phone towers a long time ago, and there was only one like gas station in this tiny little town, and the special was always goat barbecue. So you go in there, we get the goat barbecue sandwich. I mean, but enough sauce, I guess you can't really tell. I mean, it's not that wild of a flavor, but you can. But
might try that sometime.
Yeah, I just don't see Santa on the ram.
Yeah, it's hard to picture that. Yeah, that's just very bizarre to
me. Yeah,
Santa's like riding a ram. Is he flying?
I guess he pulls.
I don't know if he's flying or not.
I wonder if he's big enough to ride. He's like, man, where am I gonna put this big sack at? He's like, shoves it in the ram's ass. And every time he gets out there,
pulls the gifts out.
All right, another health. Oh my god.
Oh, that's some good stuff. But still, I love Christmas, man. It's kind of my favorite time of year. Not the cold weather, but I love Christmas time. I love the decorations.
Yeah, man.
I love when the cities put up lights too everywhere. Like Atlanta hangs the lights up all everywhere, and they hang them on the horse carriages too around Midtown there.
Yeah. Well, about 10, 15 years ago, my wife and I were living in New York City on the Upper East Side, and
I want to go there so bad.
And we lived up there for 6 years, and I mean, just the way they decorate the city, it's awesome.
Sweet. So yeah, it's like Las Vegas and New York on Christmas time. That's dope.
Yeah, and crowded. I think they said it gets up to about right around like Christmas time. It's anywhere up to, well, obviously 10 or so years ago, before all this crap starts happening there. They said it was about 10 million people would be in and out of the city at one time.
That's insane. Traffic must be terrible.
Yeah.
But I still want to go. I want to visit New York City sometime.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. But all right, so what else have you heard of? What else?
Hold on. Oh, dude. My mom just texted me saying Keanu Reeves is following her on Twitter.
What?
And I texted her back like, no, the fuck he is not.
Tell him to subscribe. I was just thinking, Keanu, come on, baby. It's Christmas time.
She sent me the thread, and it was like real Keanu Reeves. It had like 2,000 followers. I'm thinking, no, that can't be him.
Yeah, you would think he would.
Keanu Reeves had like 1 million followers, right? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
But
no, I would imagine.
My mom's been like tweeting about like, you know, some of the Palestine stuff going on.
Yeah.
And apparently the group of friends she's with is like got Keanu Reeves' attention. She has like 10 followers, and one of them just happens to be Keanu Reeves. That's ridiculous.
I mean, is there...
See, it says it's fake. Oh, shit. Keanu Reeves doesn't even have social media. That's a real motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? The other day, I got followed by... It was like Elon Musk. And then this DM popped up. It said, it said CEO of Tesla, CEO of founder, whatever, of SpaceX. And it said, you're having direct conversation with Elon Musk. And I'm like, I typed, I said, if so, and then, hey, you know, how are we traveling to space or not? And I never got a response back. But yeah, it was like some official thing. I mean, it had a blue check mark and everything. And I was like,
well, that might have really been him since he's running the place. But I see all these fake celebrity accounts, and I don't see the benefit of people doing that, except just to say, like, I'm Keanu Reeves on Twitter. Hashtag real Keanu Reeves. But still, though, to not be on social media at all, that's a real guy.
Yeah, that's tough.
Keanu's such a badass dude.
Yeah.
He's the one.
I mean, he was freaking Neo, 4 movies, and he was John Wick for 4 movies. I mean, there's not really.
Yeah, I think
his
John
repertoire of badasses.
John Wick training made him even more badass than the Matrix did. Like, the physical necessities to do it was crazy. He must have like gotten ripped. He's a badass dude. It wouldn't mess with him. I remember Daniel Tosh show.
Oh yeah.
He was asking like, what celebrities you think I can fight? And someone said Keanu Reeves, and he was like, "Oh hell no, dude!" And someone in the audience had the audacity to be like, "What? Come on, dude!" Someone really thought Daniel Tosh could take Keanu Reeves, and Daniel's just like, "He's the one, dude." It's like that makes perfect sense, but like, dude, he's a beast, and it's not him on Twitter following my mom. He's too real for that
shit. The ghost of Keanu Reeves.
Oh, man. So I gotta break the news to her. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Alright, so, what other kind of, weird stuff did you find on this? On Christmas?
Oh, we got...
So we got, the Flying Ram, Santa on a Ram. What was the other one? The Christmas lights.
Is that... I did just find out that Krampus is like a real folklore thing. I just thought...
a movie?
Yeah, I just thought it was a shitty movie, like someone made it up, like ripped off the Grinch and Santa Claus and made it a horror movie. I didn't know that was like a real thing. Like, oh, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. Y'all don't go to bed. No, I think the really bad kids get Krampus. Like the regular bad kids, like get some coal.
Actually, I looked it up, and they're still having like Krampus parades. Like there was I googled Krampus parade, and it came out 2023. So even as recently as this year, there's like some freaky mass, man. They had some masks going up to
Yeah,
kids.
that's weird. It's like Halloween on Christmas. That's just, it's insane, dude. I like it though. I have to check that out.
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I said, man, what a bunch of babies Americans are, man. We got freaking Elf on the Shelf. If you misbehave, he'll go and tell Santa. And
For the
everything.
longest time,
they got.
I did not get the purpose of Elf on a Shelf. I didn't know what the purpose was, but I get it now. To, like, scare the kids.
Yeah,
a friend of mine saying their daughter like would freak out when it would be moved the next day, and it'd give her anxiety. And it's like, okay, no more Elf on a Shelf. Where did that come from?
You know, I have no idea. We avoided it. Yeah, when did it even start? Yeah. Pull it up.
But I would just avoid that. I would avoid all that superstitious stuff around Christmas. I would avoid that like the plague.
I mean, we
avoided
it as long as we could. But then it caught on. It really.
Yeah, those kids just keep acting up.
He's like, well, we gotta do it now.
So it came from a book someone published in 2005.
Oh.
Carol Abersold. I don't know if that's correct pronunciation. Okay, so it's kind of based off a book, and it became a thing. I guess I should know that it's pretty new because I haven't heard of it till like maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I figured it's pretty new and not like a big tradition worldwide. Oh yeah, that's cool. It originated popular children's book and it kept going. I wonder if that book's kind of like scary. It's like the elf on the shelf knows when you're bad.
Because that was them nunchucks.
That's crazy. I love it. Love it.
Do you think we'll have any like future like scary traditions like it seems like back in the day, Krampus, for example, and I think but the damn what's I talking about?
Do you mean like more traditions that?
Oh yeah,
like
that would it would be scary stuff where we just keep going softer and softer. And
yeah.
You think we'll ever come back and create like, hey, you know what? I read a children's book that every time you said the word no, you get your face ripped off or something.
You get your face eaten by a tiger.
Dude on bath salts.
I doubt they'll keep adding stuff like that into traditions. I mean, we're already abandoning, folklore and that kind of stuff, and already creating our own traditions. I don't know if it's going to be like scary stuff though, like that. I hope not. That's good. Someone should market like a anti-Santa Claus or something. Yeah. that would be the American Krampus, and 100 years from now will be a thing.
It'd be like the anti-Santa is like David Goggins.
Anti-Santy.
It's David Goggins in a red suit.
Who the hell is David Goggins?
You ever heard of David Goggins?
No.
Oh my god. The suit runs around, it's like just what the fuck is your problem?
What is he, an actor?
No, he's like he's this dude. He was like he went to
Stay hard, he's an athlete.
Yeah, I mean he's just cussing all the time. It's like, oh, stay hard, motherfucker. What's your fucking problem? You think anybody cares that this happened? You think this? I mean, he's just real. I mean, it's all true, but it's a very blunt. It's very right to it. Like Santa, like, oh, it's okay. He said, not okay, motherfucker.
No, it's not okay. You gotta push yourself to the limit. Push it to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
No excuses.
Walk along the way. But yeah, like scary. Well, another one that's sort of scary that I looked up was, I think it was in Norway, that they hide their brooms on Christmas Eve because it just so happened that Christmas Eve and the release of evil spirits. I think it was one. Yeah, hiding broom. Yeah,
okay.
Norway. So it just so happens they both coincide on the same night. So what they have to do is hide their brooms so a witch doesn't come and take it and fly and have transportation. I don't know.
What's on the same night as Christmas?
The release of like evil spirits or.
Is that just a coincidence? Like it just so happens to be on.
I think it was two traditions that just merged with each other.
Maybe
I don't know which came first.
Maybe they did change Christmas Day to a pagan holiday.
So yeah, so even they were saying that they would hide the freaking brooms to keep witches from coming.
Yeah, witches will come down the chimney too in folklore. That's very important to remember.
You know, when I was a kid, I would sleep under the Christmas tree every now and then for a couple of years. I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. But last year. But 5, 6, 7 years old, I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep under the tree when Santa comes. I'm going to wake up and see him. I said, man, imagine waking up and see some freaking witch coming under, trying to get a broom sideways up into the chimney hole. I was like, all right, that's it.
What?
I don't want to see him.
Witches is there for bad stuff, like the Grinch, I guess.
Yeah, so.
I like how there's like all these different traditions. We've seemed to adopt a lot of German ones over time. Candy canes, gingerbread houses, Santa, the
Gingerbread houses?
Yeah, traditional Santa Claus kind of from Germany.
I mean, yeah, it used to be St. Nicholas. I mean, I think most of mine are. But,
well, you gotta love it. Christmas time right around the corner. And then it's 2024, just like blink of an eye.
Blinking. And it's. I still can't believe it's December 2023.
Yeah, this year has flown by. I feel like especially the fall has flown by. September, October, just like, ooh, like what happened? Time flies. I've heard your time sense of time changes as you get older. Like it kind of like time goes by a lot faster as you get older. And I think that's true because I remember sitting in school, like staring at the clock, like, oh my God, an hour and a half. An hour and a half of sitting in this room. Oh my God. But now I have 8 hours at work, just flies right by.
Yeah. Like, I've been in meetings for like an hour and a half for months.
Yeah,
like talking,
exactly.
I said, but no, I mean, even for me, yeah, it seems to be flying by nowadays. It's just.
Well, enjoy it. Enjoy Christmas time. Christmas 2023.
Yeah, man.
Rapido.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, brother. Have a.
Rapido.
Let's make this some good. Alright, that's it for this podcast, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.